Super Mario Odyssey. It is a fantastic game that rivals Super Mario Galaxy for pure jumpability. However, one of its main mechanics has always given me pause. No. Given me pause. Made me stop and think. You play as Mario, the Italian plumber, who sets out on his age-old quest to rescue Princess Peach from Bowser. And as he often does, Mario has a magical companion. This time, it's Cappy, the magical hat. I have one of my own token hats here. Okay, that's enough from you. Cappy's main use in the game, apart from being thrown like a boomerang at enemies, is called capture. Cappy is thrown and lands on the head of whatever creature you want to capture. Mario's mind, or possibly his soul, is then allowed to possess the creature as they become a mustachioed hybrid of man and beast. This is disturbing stuff. Not only does Mario capture enemies, which, you can justify by saying they'd kill you unprovoked if given the chance, Mario also captures benign creatures, such as this poor innocent frog. These creatures have lives of their own, wills of their own, and they are forced into submission by Cappy's evil magic, used as nothing but pawns in Mario's game against Bowser. Anya, Mario Galaxy, please.
Answer my riddle and you will see. Out of the void your game will be.
Fire away.
When is a door not a door?
Hint?
An open door has another name. Recall that word to win the game.
Another hint?
Not quite open, not quite closed. The answer lies in the name for those.
Aha! A door is not a door when it's ajar.
Correct. Here you go.
The game reminds me of Super Mario Galaxy, though in this game there is much less demonic possession. The game is all about gravity. You run along little planets, up and down the walls of mazes. You can get sucked into a black hole if you want, but why would you? You lose all your points. The precursor to the capturing mechanic are items you can find that transform Mario and or Yoshi so they can define the stage's gravity in different ways. You can become a bee and fly. You can give Yoshi a chili and he runs up walls. You can pick up a spring and bounce, a drill and go underground, a blueberry and Yoshi inflates. Even the classic fireball mushroom allows you to destroy parts of the environment, sending trails of bouncing fireballs all around planets and asteroids. It's all about gravity. Wait, I still wanted to hold that. These mechanics are not absent in Odyssey, but are replaced wholly by capturing. But why? I think it has something to do with the focus shifting from interplanetary, gravity-bending motion mechanics to more linear motion mechanics. No longer does Mario run in circles, flipping from one source of gravity to another. No. Now it's all in a straight line. Hopping, skipping, jumping, launching. You spring off your hat and then jump to catch up with it. This is a game where getting from point A to B is all in the momentum you can accrue. With this shift in focus, it's no wonder that you don't stop to gain power-ups, but rather traveling through the creatures around you. It's all about momentum. Anya, return the game to the void.
If you don't answer my riddle, the game shall you join. Conquer my question or get lost in the void.
Get lost in the void? No pressure.
Always old, sometimes new. Never sad, sometimes blue. Never empty, sometimes full. Never pushes, always pulls.
How about a hint?
On my hints you so often rely, so now they're gone, kiss them goodbye.
No hints?
Niet!
That's not fair!
Fair is foul and foul is fair. Answer my riddles or disappear.
Never sad, always blue, never pushed, pull. The tide?
Dos Fedania, simple boy. Say hello to the void.
No! What's up, guys? It's your boy coming at you live from the Void. The Void, you know, I've never been here before. The acoustics are pretty nice, actually. I get my mail sent here. I use it for storage, so it's nice to finally get here, you know. But speaking of mail, I think it's time for a brand new segment, Mail Time! Mail Time! Mail Time! Mail Time! Mail Time! It's mail time. Got here my first letter. Okay. Dear Hamish, I know you're a registered cinephile. I am. What movies have you been watching lately? Thanks, Star Eater. Well, Miss Eater, great question. Me and my boy Niku have actually been going through the Fast and Furious saga lately. It's pretty rad. If I've learned one thing from Fast and Furious, and one thing only, it's that nothing matters except grammar. Anyways, that letter's gone. Into the void, you might say. Hi, Mitch. Hi. Something I've always wondered is, can vampires swim? Thanks, Lindog420. Now that is an interesting one. Lindog4. I like your username, Lindog. Actually, since vampires are evil spirits, there's a ton of folklore that, like, says what they can and can't do. But, you know, from all the vampires I've met, I found out that those things are more or less guidelines. You know, they're not quite strict rules. So although folklores tell us that they can't cross moving water, I'm sure some vampires have taken a dip, or at least tried. Maybe they could dissipate. Maybe that's how you kill vampires, just shove them into a river. Who knows? I've never killed one, you know. I've only seen them at parties. Anyways, that's enough mail for now. Mail time! I'm really starting to get bored here. That's a fun fact. Your boy is not built for the void. You know, I'm getting a bit hungry. It's been nearly 72 hours, about 3 days, give or take. Yeah, don't have much food, don't have any water, but you know, your boy, we surviving, we living out here. I should have brought my Switch. Despite everything that I've said, I really want to finish Mario Odyssey. Like, it's a really great game. Even with all the creepy demonic possession. I didn't even get to collect all the moons, you know? So, like, that's what I... Wait a second. Moons? I have the answer. Anya! Moon! I have the answer.
Tell me now as I ask again, but no hints, do not phone a friend.
Ask away.
Always old, sometimes new. Never sad, sometimes blue. Never empty, sometimes full. Never pushes, always pulls.
I have your answer, you Ridlish fiend.
Then tell me now, no delay, or I will cast you back whence you came.
The answer is the moon.
Very good, Hamish. Until next time.
When I first played this game, I was disturbed by the capture mechanic. But, you know, after my stint in the void, I realized something. Taking control of little creatures, making them do your bidding, that's just video games. That's what we do every time we pick up the controller. We exert our will on these little creatures, you know? What right do we have to do this? Well, that's just video games, you know? And if I'm disturbed by the capture mechanic in Super Mario Odyssey, I'm disturbed by the very act of playing a video game. With that in mind, I think it's time I take a break. Watch a movie, figure out books again, you know? Maybe I'll make another video about that, who knows. In any case, stay frosty, Space Cowboys.